So we're talking about cause and effect. So in order to have one thing, we need to have, for example, earth, water, work, and accomplishment. So in order to have things, for example, like things, we rely on many causes. If we actually understand interdependent origination, then we'll be able to understand emptiness. For example, in a house doesn't just come with all of the things inside. So that's an example. For example, a house, for example, this building comes with all these facilities. I'm going to just add like lights and so forth. And without one single thing, then we wouldn't have any of these facilities like that. Like each facet is dependent on another aspect.
那么，如果一个人有机会可以很仔细、详细来做这些推理呢，把它分解得很仔细的话，他也有可能能够了解这是究竟的这个意义。那么，在龙树菩萨在过去写的有关中观的一个根本寄颂里面，这本书里面有讲到这个缘起的这个道理，互相依存相依而生起的这种缘起的这个观念跟道理。那么彼此这许许多多的事情是彼此相互依存的。如果说你没有了这个，另外那个也没有了。那么或者是我们平常讲的众缘和合。就像这个举一个例子来讲，如果说一个房子那是要众缘和合的，如果说这个东西不存在的话，那这个也不见得能够存在目前这个状况的一个房子。
다 템들 라야데 참마 제기 뜨더라와 저들 템들라는 지진질 고 강다 질 띵데 요마도 고랑 모고고네 라잉 송용와 스질라 무거워 템들 많이 비치 강야 요 말에서와 템에 짐신디 가르는데 치 강이나 양 돈이 임바 찹도 요르지 템들 얘는 돈이 찹도 요르 돈이 얘는 템들이도 요르.
The basic meaning of interdependent origination is that one thing depends upon another thing. Everything is in relation to each other. So one entity doesn't have its own essential nature. It is actually in relation to or dependent upon everything else. And so because of that, there isn't anything that isn't dependently originating or interdependently arising. If something is interdependently arising, it is empty. If it is empty, it means that it is interdependently arising.
中文的文字不知道怎么讲比较好。这个主要是我们这边讲的是众缘和合跟这个无自性的这个观念。如果说因为是众缘和合，所有的东西都是相互依存的，彼此有相关的，没有一个东西是说可以独自存在的。那如果说真的有一个东西能够独自存在的话，这个东西也是没有自性的。
本呢，你这个다 첨보 당 충을 나야지도 충을 나야지 모두 봐요 말이지. 첨보 나야지 모두 봐요 말이지. 간데서 요 말이라나. 근데 첨보 나야지 델체에서 찍려면 그 중종 차서야. 델체에서는 그 중종 차로요. 그 첨보 가디는 그 모두도 요는 콜 치아 가세모 가세는 그 가디는 첨보 연구요. 대 첨보 대토야 요 말고 찍을 뜨도 요고. 뜨는 최종 차로요. 대 나이 이제 그 림보다 통을 나야지도. 다 찍을 때는 고통 통통 차도 요. 될 때에서 렌즈 나면 고통아 차로 요. 근데서는 찍을 뜨도 요로. 코 코랑 뭐 그거는 가디나 림보 연된 게 찍. 치지 요 말이지. 배티나 이제 치 참아 그 뜨는 야도 요마도 뜨 먹어보고는 코란 잉그 접대와지. 근데 요 말이지 가요.
For example, we can have big and small. If something is big, it is only big in relation to another thing being small. And if something is small, it is likewise only small in relation to something being big. So they are in accordance with each other. They rely on each other. If big, this concept of something being big, was inherently established by nature, then no matter how much we added to it, it would only remain big, and how much we took away, it would still be big. But because things are in accordance with each other, they rely on each other, we can have concepts like something being big and in relation something being small. So in essence, naturally, nothing is on its own, nothing stands alone. Everything naturally is in accordance to or in relation to each other.
举个例子来讲，就是用大跟小这个观念来讲好了。大小其实是相对的，之所以会有大，只是因为另外一个东西比它小；之所以为小，因为另外的东西比它大。所以这个从这边可以我们知道，大小这个观念是相互依存的。如果真的有个东西它本质就是大的话，不独立于外界，不管外界有没有什么东西，都是在那里，它都是大，那并没有这个真正这个东西叫做这个大的。所以从这边可以了解，没有一个事情，在这个世界上没有一个这个事情都是独自存在的，都是不但是众缘和，而且是说相互依存的，是相对而言的。